Ja, schönen guten Vormittag nach Österreich. Herzlich willkommen zu unserem Webinar The Future of Industry 4.0, Robotics and Automation in India. Mein Name ist Hans-Jörg Hörtnagel. Ich bin seit 4,5 Jahren Wirtschaftsdelegierter hier in New Delhi. Ich freue mich, dass Sie heute bei diesem Webinar dabei sind. Vielleicht zur Erklärung, das Außenwirtschaftscenter hat einen von 13 weltweit Innovationsbeauftragten, die wir weltweit haben, 13. Einer davon, wie gesagt, ist hier in New Delhi. Und die Aufgabe dieses Innovationsbeauftragten ist sie, weltgrößten Wirtschaft über Zukunftstrends in verschiedenen Bereichen zu informieren. Wir haben eine Webinar-Reihe unter dem Titel The Future of, wo wir Sie im Prinzip alle 2 Monate über neue Trends in diversen Bereichen informieren. Heute, wie gesagt, The Future of Industry. Wir freuen uns, dass Sie dabei sind. Vielleicht noch zur Einleitung. Indien befindet sich in einem enormen Transformationsprozess in sehr vielen verschiedenen Bereichen. Indien wird immer wettbewerbsfähiger, holt in vielen Bereichen auch bei diesem Thema Robotics, Automation. Wie Sie vielleicht gelesen haben, kürzlich Ende Januar wurde ein Freihandelsabkommen Europäische Union mit Indien abgeschlossen. Es wird in Indien auch die Mutter der Abkommen bezeichnet, und zwar deshalb, weil Indien noch nie so ein umfangreiches Abkommen abgeschlossen hat. Es geht in sehr viele Bereiche hinein. Es geht nicht nur um Zollabbau, es geht auch Reduktion der technischen Handelshemmnisse. Aber viel weiter noch ist es auch geplant, der Abschluss eines Investitionsschutzabkommens. Es ist geplant, dass man geografische Indikatoren inkludiert. Aber auch geht es um Kooperation im Sicherheitsbereich, es geht um Cyber Security, es geht um Kooperation, um wissenschaftliche Kooperation, es geht um Forschungsaustausch. Also wie gesagt, das Abkommen oder die Abkommen sind viel umfangreicher. Es gibt seit einiger Zeit eine strategische Partnerschaft zwischen der Europäischen Union und Indien. Die wird jetzt mit Leben erfüllt. Indien wird ein immer wichtiger Partner für die Europäische Union. Nicht nur, wie gesagt, als Absatzmarkt, sondern als Beschaffungsmarkt, als Kooperativmarkt, aber auch ein Markt, mit dem man sehr gut kooperieren kann im Bereich Fachkräfte, Ausbildung und so weiter. Also da tut sich sehr viel auch zwischen Österreich und Indien. Und wie gesagt, wir seitens der Wirtschaftskammer, wir rechnen damit, dass sich das Exportvolumen, also derzeit bei 1,3 Milliarden Euros, in den nächsten 5 bis 6 Jahren verdoppelt. Das heißt, sehr viele Möglichkeiten für höchste Unternehmen. Vielleicht noch kurz zum Freihandelsabkommen. Der Weg dorthin, also derzeit wird das Abkommen, der Text wurde letzte Woche veröffentlicht, derzeit wird der Text übersetzt, wird noch rechtlich, logistisch überprüft. Dann muss der Rat der Europäischen Union zustimmen und dann noch durch das Europäische Parlament. Derzeit, wie es aussieht, ist kein großer Widerstand zu erwarten. Wie Sie vielleicht gelesen haben, sensible Bereiche, sensible landwirtschaftliche Produkte sind von diesem Abkommen ausgenommen. Und wie gesagt, wenn alles normal gut verläuft, könnte dieses Abkommen erst das zweite Quartal 2027, also im kommenden Jahr, in Kraft treten. Und vielleicht noch kurz die genauen Zollabbaupläne. Also die sind über 90% der derzeitigen europäischen Produkte umfasst. Wenn man sich anschaut, zum Beispiel Maschinen und Anlagen, derzeit Zölle bis zu 44%. Das wird auf 0 reduziert. Genauso bei optischen, medizinischen Geräten, Kunststoffen, fast für alle Produkte, Chemikalien und so weiter. Eine Ausnahme sind Kraftfahrzeuge. Hier gibt es lediglich eine Quote von 250.000 pro Jahr. Aber auch Produkte wie Wein, derzeit ein Importzoll von 150%, soll auf 20 bis 30% reduziert werden. Oder auch zum Beispiel andere verarbeitete Produkte. Was derzeit noch nicht bekannt gegeben wurde, sind die genauen Abbaupläne. Das kann noch bis zum Sommer dauern. Also wenn Sie uns ab dem Sommer die genaue Zolltarifnummer bekannt geben, da können wir sagen, wie lange es dauern wird, bis die Zölle bis auf 0 reduziert werden. Im Durchschnitt sind es bei den meisten Produktgruppen 5 bis 7 Jahre. Der längste Zeitraum ist in der Regel 10 Jahre, aber wie gesagt, der Durchschnitt zwischen 5 und 7 Jahren, bis die Zölle, die derzeit sehr hohen Zölle, bis auf 0 reduziert werden. Wie gesagt, sehr spannend. Indien ein immer stärkerer Partner. Ein Thema, das vielleicht interessiert, sind sogenannte GCC, Global Capability Centers. Das sind Kleinbüros, die nicht nur Software entwickeln, die auch Ingenieursleistungen, die auch liefern, die Produkte testen. Das wird immer spannender, auch für österreichische Unternehmen, KMUs, solche Büros hier in Indien aufzubauen, die dem Stammhaus in Österreich zuarbeiten, die eben sozusagen optimal Dienstleistungen für das Stammhaus erbringen, und das wird immer spannender und interessanter. Kommen wir zurück zu unserem Webinar. I will switch now to English. It's a great pleasure to organize this webinar for the Austrian business community. I would like to thank our three keynote speakers that they share the deep knowledge with us. I'm looking forward to this presentation, and I'm handing over to my colleague, the Innovation Officer, Mr. Ajay Singh.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the warm introduction. And very good morning for the audience in Austria, and good afternoon to the ones joining from India and rest of the world. Thank you very much again for joining the webinar today. And today we are going to explain with our experts why the topic automation, robotics, Industry 4.0 India makes sense. And also a special focus on the company, not into the only software, but also in the manufacturing industry. Before some house rules, this is a live webinar, so you don't have to click any pictures or record anything. We will consolidate everything and put it on our YouTube channel, and then we will share with the large audience. And at the end of the webinar, we will also have an interesting Q&A session. So in case if you want to ask any respective speakers or a general question to all the speakers, please write us in the Q&A or the chat function, and at the end, I will bring your question to the respective speaker. And with that, I would like to invite our first speaker, Mr. Mukesh Sinha, Director at Vernetzte Devices Limited, to make the keynote. Over to you, Mr. Sinha.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Ajay, and the Austria Embassy here in New Delhi. My name is Mukesh Sinha. I'm a director in the Vernetzte Devices Limited. It is a SME listed company, and we are in the business of manufacturing, that is hearing aid. We are in the business of electronic side LED display screen, and recently we have started manufacturing Philips Mobile in India. Today we are going to talk about how this 4.0 is helping in India as a large, and as a case study we'll talk about the ocean itself, right? So I have already discussed about this slide. So next, go to the next slide, please. Okay. So basic why there is a requirement for Industry 4.0. We have seen already automation was going on, but there was mismatch between what is expectation and what is the outcome. It was a competition between human being and machine. So when we talk about 4.0, 4.0 is basically, you can say human and machine are working together for expected outcome. So in another very simple format, I would say it is a data-driven outcome where we are using AI, automation, and intelligence data input to get the predictable outcome. So that will help you to improve the quality, improve the speed, and of course, repetitively, the same kind of product is there. So that's the need of the industry 4.0 introduction, because now the things are going global, right? You are in the global scenario. If you want to be competitive in the global scenario, you have to have, there is no option. You have to adopt the 4.0. Then second thing about what is the status in India? So again, it is India is rapidly becoming a manufacturing hub, and we have been, I think, industry has quietly talking about China plus one. So people are looking forward for another one big center which can match the might kind of China scalability. So India is now in the process, and you have seen particularly for last couple of years, the things are changing quite fast. We are now becoming a global hub, as particularly for manufacturing and as well as the technology is concerned. And just few days ago, the AI mission is the biggest you have seen that the world was really at New Delhi Bharat Mandapam Center. So this is one of the examples. So of course, it is we are developing stage as for the adoption of 4.0 is concerned. So coming back to about the India, Austria, how we can take this advantage forward. So we'll discuss subsequently to the coming slide. So next slide. So as for I'll just mentioning about OSL, but I am talking about medical industry as a whole, right? So in OSL, we are manufacturing hearing aid in India, and we are the one of the largest manufacturer in terms of the unit. And from the local, we are going to global. We are in the process of exporting to other countries also. Medical is one of the sector which is, I think, a 4.0 is getting adopted in India. And as you know, India is a pharmacy of the world. So that you required very consistent quality, you required scalability, and of course, newer and newer development so that you can be very competitive also. So as far our manufacturing is concerned, of course, we are using in hearing aid. The most important thing is about the acoustic testing chamber. So one of the best acoustic chamber in our premises, we have the factory in the Greater Noida. It's near to Delhi. So where AI, that means it's a pin drop silence situation. You can test your product. So testing is one of the first thing that ensure about what you are planning and what are you getting it there. Then we have the SMT machine. So of course, it's an automated PCB placement are happening through the SMT machine. Same time, since it is being distributed across the country, so it is important to know that you test the product if something is not happened the way you have planned. So high traceability standard is required. So that now getting automated now. So you have a barcode, you have a batch code kind of thing there. So we know that which raw material from where it has been manufactured and where it has been supplied. So we have the batch wise the details. So we can identify if anything, something has not happened wrong. So we can then and there is itself take the decision based on that to where it has been supplied and where it was the issue, whether it is in terms of the raw material or it is during the manufacturing process. So that helps. And another for hearing aid is concerned, customized molding is very, very important because a human ear depend upon the size, shape, it is a different. Somebody has small ears, somebody has a big size of ear. So customized molding is another very important. So again, AI tool is being used to get the customized as per your internal design of the ear. The most, because many times the data say okay, your product is perfect, but ultimately it is going for what? It is going for the individual to use it. So now we have integrated the entire production with the feedback from the hearing aid clinics. So we have now the chain of clinics. So any kind of before it is going to release in the market, we do test first internally, get the feedback from the end user, and based on that, we calibrate and we can make the product perfect. So this is one example how it is getting integrated in the hearing aid. Similarly, other industry, they are using it there. Another very important thing is LED display. So, you know, as for advertisement is concerned, we have seen big billboards. Now from big billboards, it is now being replaced with LED display because it is a dynamic. So you can use the same space for the 10 different kind of ad. And again, anything you want to event specific, you can just do it through the computer. So you are saving tons of plastic basically, or the chemicals, which is the traditional way of doing the advertisement. So it is a sustainable model. And again, for the manufacturing of LED display, we use a SMT automation machine. And we have one of the best machine from the Panasonic that is being used. Here in LED display, it's a millions of small bulbs are there. So it is important to see that each bulbs are are working together, brightness are as per the expected. So again, here it is a AI traceable tool is being used to ensure that uniform brightness and accordingly the calibrations are there. Then when you're putting this chips on the SMT machine, so again, precision chip mounting machine is very much important. And this LED display, it can be used for your indoor, outdoor, depending upon the where it is getting installed. So it is weatherproof. So thermal reliability testing, waterproof testing, all these things are done through the machine so that there is no scope of anything malfunctioning. And these days, LED is being used for many sensitive places. Just example, when you talk about command and control rooms. So these days, all the screen and everything's like your feed from the camera is landing on the LED screen. So it is very important, particularly when safety and security is concerned. So LED is, I would say in India, still it is a quite early stage, but the uses and scope is quite huge. And that will save a lot of, in terms of sustainability is concerned, because it is going to replace the plastic. It is going to use the many times even the paper and other thing, because you use poster and other things. So now it is getting digital. So that is the another smart way to advertise, or you can put the any kind of dynamic pictures and other things. So again, a lot of automation is happening, and it is migrating from the current traditional automation to the 4.0. So robotic and other things is also in the process. And it has required a lot of manufacturing process. So laser marking, and that is also very important. So instead of manual, now it is getting laser marking, so that the precision is as per the expectation. And of course, we have already started exporting this product to other countries. So predictabilities and world-class quality that is being ensured through the 4.0 integration. Next slide, please. I think before there was one more slide. Yeah. And another segment, when you talk about a smart, so mobile is one of the things. And of course, 4.0 is nothing, it is a smart technology. So we are the brand owner of Philips in India, and we have started manufacturing a mobile segment of the Philips, and just launched this mobile phone in Indian market. And as far as a phone is concerned, you have seen a lot of new dynamics, a new model is coming. So it is being used like robotic and fasting system that ensure 100% predictabilities. And same times, because a lot of hundreds, thousands of chips are required, depending upon what kind of mobile you are using it there. So robotic precision is required, so that we are doing through this integration of 4.0. Camera, this day, it is not just more for the communication, because camera is another very important features for any of the mobile phone. So camera modular alignment is another very, very important. Battery, again, you see the one very small size, but you have a lot of things are to integrate. So battery take the maximum size apart from the chips and modular thing. So again, putting this, earlier it was being used through the manually, now it is being automated. So then battery placement is now doing the, so that we are saving the space, and we are ensuring 100% placement at the right alignment. Again, same times laser marking and full automation, it is required to make it the product more attractive and as per the expected guideline of the industry. I think very important how India and Austria can help as far as 4.0 is concerned. The India's strength is a competitive manufacturing. So labor cost is compared to others is lesser, and same time skill workforce is also there, and people are now shifting from the normal engineering to like they are adopting the 4.0 and to large young population that helping it. So we can really make this product at a competitive price with a very skilled workforce. Same times, 1.4 billion kind of peoples, and the mobile is almost anyone and everyone is using. So one of the things, if you want to even test some product, probably India is the best market, and a lot of diversities are there. So quick market access, scaling up the business is very, very important. So India can be a very good test market. And of course, to make in India, you can have to product for the global, and many products you have seen in last couple of years, Indian product getting global. Government of India is really pushing quite hard under the Make in India, Digital India. There are many other schemes, even PLI schemes, as far the manufacturing is concerned. So they are giving the policy is towards the industry and to make this India very competitive, and not for only for the domestic, but even for the global market. So it is a very perfect market. Same time, what do understand about the Austria strength is that the precision engineering is one of the things Austria is known for. That sensor technology, because these days any product, it is a lot of sensors are being used, so that can be quite India and Austria can work together. And of course, advanced automation technology is another very important factor, which we can see that Austria has the advantage. So when you join together both the hands, so you have some technology, we have the competitiveness, so it can be work together. We can make this product really global is concerned. And of course, Austria can be a window, particularly as for the EU market is concerned. And it is these days very, very important because we have recently signed the India-EU treaty. So I think the market is open and huge opportunities are there. Coming back about the conclusion, of course, technology has to be intelligent. So 4.0 is basically, it is going to be the intelligent product, predictable product. And of course, sustainability is another very, very important because we have to work with the nature. So when we talk about advanced technology, it has to also match that how we can protect or at least minimize any kind of environment damage. So the new technology, of course, complement with the sustainability, and the price, quality, and technology. These are the three standards. Then we can be the really global competitive. So that way, these are the way forward. So it is not the option. We have to adapt such kind of technology for global growth and even the growth of the organization. So that's it from my side at this moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sinha, for your wonderful presentation. I'm sure you will have a lot of questions afterward. Now we will quickly move to the next speaker, Mr. Parminder Singh. Since India is one side software capability, but also software combined with manufacturing, and that is the focus now we bring with BVDN. And for that, I invite Mr. Parminder to make the keynote. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Ajay. So good afternoon and good morning, everyone. So my name is Parminder Singh. I head the business development activities here in VVDN for the Europe region. So I think Ajay, can you go to the next slide? Yeah. So from the country perspective, what we see here in India, I think India is entering into a very high growth phase in robotics and automation, right? And into the manufacturing as well as AI integration. Now, government is playing a very a crucial role here by putting up and bringing many of the schemes here, or the programs here. Now, a couple of programs here are the PLI, the production linked incentives, which is part of the manufacturing. Then adding more into the smart manufacturing policy, they're putting up dedicated policies for the manufacturing segment. See, the automation what we see here in this country is now getting across into different verticals. We see automation happening in automotive, we see in IT and electronics, the pharmaceutical, logistics, defense, and agricultural segments. These are the segments which are actually the core of the country, and now we see the automation as well as the robotics getting into these different verticals here. From the future of the robotics and the automation here, right? It will be what we are seeing is will be driven and moving towards the AI-powered robotics, the collaborative robots, warehouse automation, autonomous mobile robots, robotics as a service, and automation into the manufacturing sites. So here in India, and so the country has one more thing which is actually pushing and getting and growing very faster is the startup ecosystem. So government is also pushing and bringing more of the uh, the schemes as well as the programs to promote the startup ecosystem as well as the semiconductor ecosystem here in India, which is actually when we see what we are seeing is the more of the startups getting involved, and they are bringing and adding into the more of the robotics as well as the automation side. Yeah, Ajay. Now, from the company side, let me introduce the company and how we are catering into, or we are role we are playing here from our side to these automation as well as the robotics streams. Now, Vivadian as an organization is a premier electronics engineering firm and a manufacturing firm. Ajay, next. Yeah, so we as an organization started as a design house in 2007. Then we added into manufacturing 2015. Today we serve more than 200 plus global customers, wherein we are having 11 design and delivery centers, 9 manufacturing facilities in India, 1 manufacturing facility there in US. In all, we have 12K employees here in the organization, 5K into the R&D side, the R&D engineers, and 7K into the manufacturing. Now, seeing the country, the way country is going, we are also getting ourselves evolved into the different fields and verticals to cater all those requirements which are now getting generated. If you see the core areas where we operate today is the adaptive compute and communications, where we are part of all 5G as well as data center solutions. Then we are into networking and Wi-Fi. We are catering the networking and Wi-Fi vertical through all our capabilities. IoT, vision is the all camera products, automotive segment, cloud and application, and the production automation. So these are the different areas where we are into the R&D side, the design development, as well as the manufacturing side. So we from India today are now headquartered in India now, catering to the global customers here. Our presence today is in US, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, Canada, then now Netherlands. Now we are coming up in the other segments also. So this is where we see ourselves today now catering to the India as well as the global requirements and the programs which are now run by the country as well as the global customers as well as the countries. From the engineering side, since we see the growth and the demand coming very quickly and fast, so we are now catering these through our 5,000 plus engineering workforce. They are all into the design development of the software, hardware, and the other things. We have all different R&D centers split across India as well as outside India. So here we are now catering the software engineering, product engineering, and the other capabilities. From the manufacturing side, we are also catering the requirements through all by localizing and by backward integrating all the capabilities within us. Now, if you see the PCBA is now readily available, and we are now since 2015 we are catering all the requirements within the country as well as the globally. Yeah, by providing PCBA product assembly, dedicated assembly to all the products, testing and automations, reliability, environmental lab, and doing all kind of pre-compliance certification with for all the products. Now, injection molding, die casting, sheet metal fabrication, mechanical tooling and molding. This is what all has been localized here in India to cater all the demands. If you see the manufacturing side, as an organization today, we are now having plus million square feet of the manufacturing space, 7,000 plus manufacturing workforce with us by and qualifying and get and taking care of all the certifications from the quality perspective. Now, the business verticals, industry verticals, I mentioned the adaptive computer and communication, where the radio, all kind of 5G products, all kind of data center products, networking Wi-Fi includes all kind of access point, UBR switches, routers. Camera side, we take care of all the surveillance cameras, edge AI cameras, consumer video conferencing solutions. Automotive for us includes the ADAS, e-cockpit solutions, connected solutions, antennas. From the IoT side, the EV power and energy solutions, then the industrial IoT devices, laptops and tablets, and also the cloud applications catering to all the different verticals. Now, from the automation side, right? So we are also since the demand is coming and we are seeing more of the organization getting into the automation side. So we do carry the capability of putting up these automation capabilities with us, for us as well as for the all the organizations whoever wants to us to implement that. It includes the robotic automation, then design and simulations, digital transformations, AI-based inspections, automated test systems. This is the focus which we are now putting on, and we have the capabilities and now working with the different organizations to establish and to put up these things into the premises of the customers. Now, design and simulation, if you see the key capabilities which we have and the services which we are offering is the from the assembly side, design of automated assembly lines, mechanical fixture design, system framework designs. From the product level side, it's modifying the product design for standard automation, and then the tolerance stack-up analysis. On the simulation side, the PCBA stress strain study and stress load calculation, then the robot simulation and machine simulation using the robot studio, then the PLC, HMI, SCADA using TIA portal and programming. So this is what we take care of from the design and simulation side. Now the test setups. So from the manufacturing side, right, so the one of the key area is the automated test setups, automating the test capabilities. Now, manufacturing the test strategy analysis to define optimal test stages and test cases, what we take care of into this. Mechanical fixture design and fabrication, electrical system design, and then the electromechanical system integration. The key testing focus areas which we cater today is the RF calibration, the verifications. The communication side includes the Bluetooth, LTE, and the Wi-Fi. The video side includes the video camera tuning, then interface validation, power supply testing. So this is what we take care into the by automating the test setups. From the categories, what all we take care is the design, development, and manufacturing of automated jigs and fixtures from the automated test setups. So we see the structural part, it includes ICT and JTAGs. Functional side, we take care of the PCBA and the sub-assemblies, where we take care of verification of functional blocks, verification of interface IOs through measurement and simulations. Then the at speed testing of interfaces. So what all is required into the manufacturing side and the automations which we can do, we are having this capability and offering that. Now the automated test setups from the functional side, you see it's the camera side, the 5G side, the PCBA tester, then again the camera tuning setups. This is what we do and in-house and do for the customers and provide them for their in their premises. Now PTS development, now on deployment on the assembly lines. The PTS what we have developed, we do all into the assembly lines, whether it is the in-house or for the other manufacturing companies, whoever wants to get involved and do the automation onto their lines. Now the one key area which we see and now which is helping also in the manufacturing is the automation using the robotics. Now, from the capability side, it is the robotic selection and simulation, then robot programming, SPM design, electrical design is what the capability side. From the type of robot, it is 6X robots, SCARA, collaborative, then the desktop. And the applications, if you see what all applications are being taken care, is the pick and place of electronic and mechanical components, the soldering, screw and locking, dispensing, part polishing and deburring, machine tending. From the robotic warehouse, the automated storage and retrieval systems, case packers and directors, then palletizing and depalletizing, then material sorting. This is where we are using and offering the robotics into the manufacturing. From the deployment side, so the actual deployment, where we are now taking these the robots, is the straddle mount connectors, putting it there on the SMT lines. On the assembly side, it's pick and place of the components. From the warehouse and logistics side, it is the automated storage and retrieval systems where we are using the robots. And then also we are also using and offering the same robotic capabilities on the final inspection of the products. So we are using and offering this as an service also, as an offering also, by using these robots on the final inspection of the products on the manufacturing sites. Now, it is another one is the vision-based inspection using AI. Now, using the robots and the inspection and inspecting actually the motherboards as well as the motherboards by using the robots to reduce the manual errors. Now, the capability, if you see, is for the camera, optic and light selection, the camera integration and teaching, AI vision inspection model using deep learning, inspection parameters, what we can be used, and we are using here the park shift and tilt check, then robot guidance and alignment, and the part presence and orientation on the motherboard side. AI-based part inspection can be taken care from these robots. Then the traceability using optical character recognition check, so OCR checks, is what being taken care from these by automating the lines through these robots. The digital transformation is basically the integration with the automated SMT and the product assembly lines. Now, using the same capabilities and then automating and integrating the SMT lines along with the product assembly lines is what being offered and being taken care, and part of the digital transformation. We do the MES tools and the applications to integrate and to get involved in along with this integration. Now, the case studies, I think a couple of case studies I have already highlighted. I can highlight more on where this automation has been used and now getting more actively used there. One is the audio test automation, where the first pass, if you see the benefits of using it. The type of test automated are from the audio side, it's the audio parameter side, then the dB levels, distortion, polarity, MAC ID, battery, and the balance curve. These are the type of tests automated using these. Now, the benefits what we have achieved through this is workforce utilization. The 50% reduction in the floor space is the major benefit of using the automations here. High yield. The first pass yield for audio testing increased from 60 to 97%. So this is the benefit. Another benefit where we see from the automating the lines. Now, if you see from the cost side, in the last cost side, it's the operators cost reduced by 1/5 for audio testing. This is what we are achieving through automating. Yeah. Now, the another use case is the camera. If you see the test automated using the robots and the automation implementing these is the functional PCBA test, the camera tuning, RF testing, end of line interface and communication. These are the automated test systems developed using this. Now, what is the output of this? Again, from the workforce utilization side, 50% reduction in the floor space. If you see the scalability, the volume ramp up was from 500 units to 4,500 units per day is is what we have achieved today by implementing these. So there is another product which is the smart meter, smart energy meter. Now the automations performed or offered on these are the automatic pick and place from feeder via gripper and cylinders, automated screwing of terminals and relays, then through hole component inline soldering, final mechanical enclosure assembly, and the automatic segregation of OK and NG components. Now benefits by using and implementing this is the from the productivity side, the productivity ramp up of 30K per month to 200K per month units. The performance is like 6 units per minute, that is 11 seconds per unit. Cost efficiency, operator costs were reduced by 90% of this, and the other space utilization is again achieved by implementing this. The same automation is now offered and being used into the server side of the products, wherein the areas where it has been implemented is the pick and place of components, which includes RAM, processor, heat sinks, then screwing terminals, then AI-based visual inspections. Now yield, if you see the overall assembly yield increased above 99%. Cost saving, if you see the cost saving by reducing manual labor by 60%. So these are the areas and the use cases of different product lines which are being achieved by this. Now, why we are able to achieve this and why we thought of doing this, because this is the demand which we see in the market, the users and the customers who are looking for it, and we are offering it and we are implementing it. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for your wonderful presentation. And at this point, also my duty to remind the audience to ask your questions via the chat function or Q&A function. And at the end of all the presentation, I will read your question. To the respective speakers, please do send us your questions. And now we move from the technology company side to the person who is an author and industry expert from last 25 years, and get to know his perspective on the future of Industry 4.0, as well as where India and European nations make sense to collaborate. I would invite Mr. Govind Pathak to make the keynote. Over to you, Mr. Pathak.
Yeah, so thanks, Ajay, for providing me this opportunity. And distinguished representative from Austrian Embassy, industry leaders from Austria and India, and fellow panelists. So thank you for this invitation. Industry 4.0 is no longer about digitalization. It's about autonomy. It's about senses. It's about what we decide. It's about how we act with minimal intervention. So convergence of robotics, artificial intelligence, and advanced connectivity is transforming the factory from production center to intelligent ecosystem. And today we will explore how fifth generation communication network, artificial intelligence, and automation together reshaping the industry. So go to next slide. So again, this is about me. So I have over 2.5 decades of experience, primarily in telecommunication, in different geography. And I am also bestseller in metaphysics category. So in fact, my first book, which was released around 4 months back, Entangled Reality, the Conflict and Collaboration Between Physics and Mathematics. Primarily, it is chemistry between physics and mathematics. It's bestseller in India. It was bestseller in UK, and it was also bestseller in US. And as till date, I have launched 3 books, Crypto Blueprint and Moral Code, which is primarily talking about ethical aspect of artificial intelligence, 2 science fiction novel, and Entangled Reality 2, where I have spoken about the third element, which is physics, math, and consciousness. So these 3 books will be in market in next 1.5 month time frame. Go to next. So again, Industry 4.0 is no longer about the digitalization. It's much beyond that. It's system that sense. It's system that decides. It's system that act with minimal human intervention. So again, my understanding of what are the key strengths of Austria, and what are the key strengths of India. So India, you can see is scale. So we have 1 billion plus population, and digital adaptation, you can say it's at par or even better than many developed countries. For Austria is famous for precision engineering and advanced manufacturing intelligence. And there is good scope, you can say good scope of convergence between India and Austria. They have unique point, and they can complement and collaborate in many fields. Go to next slide, Ajay. So again, automation layer. So automation stack, it's 4 layer. It starts with devices, which is layer 1, which is primarily the robotics part, the sensors and other devices. Layer 2, which is again most important, is connectivity part. So 5G or any other communication network play here. Layer 3 is the platform aspect, where we can talk about digital twin or many databases and other things which are primarily hosted on cloud. And 4th layer is the intelligence layer, which is artificial intelligence, machine learning. There are applications for preventive, proactive, reactive, and corrective care and optimization. So these are the primarily 4 layer of automation stack. Go to next slide. So again, from 5G standpoint, as I highlighted that I have 2.5 decades of experience in communication. So these are the 3 crucial features which is available with 5th generation of communication network. First one is URLCC, so ultra reliable low latency. So here we can get latency less than 10 milliseconds, and real-time robotic coordination is possible with this kind of latency. Then network slicing. So network slicing feature is also available with 5th generation communication network, and any enterprise can have dedicated slice, and with this slice he can have guaranteed quality of service. And third is edge computing. So any enterprise can have captive data center running over 5G. So these are the 3 features which can be leveraged for automation available with 5th generation communication network. Go to next slide. So again, India's opportunities landscape. So India is a big country with 1 billion plus population, large geography, and there are a lot of government initiatives for manufacturing. In fact, everybody is talking about China plus one. There are government initiatives like PLI scheme, semiconductor posts, and smart factories. And all these things, government is also providing lot of subsidies and other support, and these things are again visible on ground as well. So say for example, semiconductor post, government has already announced close to 10 plus centers where we are going to start fabricating semiconductor. Some of them are already operational, and down the line in 2 to 3 years, all of them will be operational. So I see a big gap in automation. So though there are many factories, but again, adaptation of automation is very limited. So many factories are semi-automated, and there is lot of scope of adaptation of automation. And private 5G network is also 5G network is you can say at par with other geography. So 5G is standalone architecture has already been implemented across India, and it is available in almost all geography. So this could also be leveraged. The 3 key features which I had highlighted could be leveraged for automation. And again, good thing about India is that we don't have any legacy. So everything is starting from Industry 4.0 natively. Go to next slide, Ajay. So as the collaboration model, which I anticipate, which I foresee, again, this is my view. It can vary from person to person. So my view is Austria can bring precision robotics and mechatronics expertise, which they already have. Then advanced is the industrial automation, high-end manufacturing know-how, and deep engineering and R&D capabilities. Whereas India can bring large-scale deployment capabilities, deep digital engineering talent pool. So we have 5G telecom ecosystem at scale, and cost optimized implementation model. And some of the domain which we could explore is Austrian robotics plus India 5G network, joint smart factory testbed. We can explore the possibility of having joint smart factories. Then digital twin, everybody is talking about digital twin. So it's no longer just in textbook, it's already happening on ground. And this could be one collaboration area. And again, AI preventive maintenance. So nowadays, preventive maintenance, proactive maintenance, corrective maintenance, reactive maintenance, everything is possible with this kind of automation. And we can explore this area as well. Go to next slide. So again, area has been identified. So how to move forward? So again, a smart factory pilot program or digital twin development or AI predictive maintenance. So these three areas, we can explore the possibility of implementing or maybe plan these things to implement on ground, along with a few companies like VVDN and other companies here we discussed in this forum as well. And there are many companies in India. We can have a model where we can collaborate or support those companies. It's you can say some sort of a startup ecosystem to facilitate this. Go to next slide. So Industries 3.0, that is primarily about PLC. We are talking about Industry 4.0, which is again data-driven. And Industry 5.0 is not far, it's already getting implemented, which is going to be self-optimizing, self-healing system. And this will transform the automation and production industry. And the future factory will not be just producing goods. It is going to optimize itself. So again, all the artificial intelligence feature and functionality is going to be implemented in Industry 5.0. Ajay, go to next slide. So again, shared industry vision. So again, a few area of collaboration has already been identified, and we can explore the possibility of building it together, scaling it together, and leading it together. Automation in the 5G era. So that's it from my side. This is my personal view. It has nothing to do with my company.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pathak, for your views on the industry and the future of Industry 4.0 automation robotics, but as well as the whole country where it's moving. And I have a couple of questions. I would invite all the speakers, please turn on your camera and microphone and be available for the questions. Thank you, speakers. And first questions I would like to ask to all the speakers, maybe we can ask the general questions. And for many companies, the biggest hurdle isn't the technology, it's the proof of concept. And what is your advice to a mid-sized manufacturer who wants to start their Industry 4.0 journey today? Should they focus on a full-scale automation on one line or a data-driven approach across the entire factory to identify? And what are the bottlenecks on that? Maybe I will go with the Parminder Singh to answer this first, and then the respective speakers afterwards.
Yeah, Ajay. If you see from the manufacturing side, right, it has to be both the approaches. Now we cannot say, okay, we'll go with the one line full automation and then we'll go to the facility. No. So wherever we see the possibilities as a whole facility, we should focus that. And yes, wherever on the production lines where we see the productivity has to be more, where the production has to be more, we should definitely go for that. But it will be mix of both. Wherever you need more of the output, you should completely go for the automation there on that line. From the overall factory side, yes, you will keep on identifying the areas where you can implement the automation.
Perfect, Mr. Singh. And what are your views on the same question, Mr. Sinha?
I would say it's a depend upon what problem statement is there. Based on that, we need to, because it's suppose already some solution is available, you can of course with your resources and other thing you can scale up. But if something altogether the new subject, then I would say key proof of concept is very, very important. And I'll quote one of the examples, like in India, the new law versus old law, right? So we are working on something automate that new versus old. Altogether, it's a new situation, and nothing exists at this moment. Of course, Anthropics are claiming now they are the master in the legal, but like a small or MSME companies, it is something new. So it's a depend upon the situation, I would say. But already something is existing, then you have no option. You need to scale up faster, so you have to go straight away on that.
Thank you, Mr. Sinha. And your view on the same question, Mr. Pathak?
Yeah, so I have same view. So in fact, we should have a hybrid approach. So we should just target and identify the top 2, 3 bottleneck and implement it first. And as I said, Industry 4.0 will succeed when connectivity, data, and automation evolve together. So its hybrid approach is my recommendation.
Thank you very much. Since we are running out of time, I have just one question to all the speakers. And this, I would be a little bit in favor of our Austrian companies. What are the opportunities they can think with your respective companies? I would ask Mr. Sinha first. Please answer this.
Yeah, so we have like a quite a diversified working culture, and right from the mobile to the LED display to the healthcare, right? And within healthcare, we are from hearing it, we are expanding to lifestyle technology-driven product also. So and one of the things what we India we can see, particularly the advanced technology and other things, is really time taking and cost also. So of course, Austria has a good advantage on that. So anyone in the Austria, they want to test the product, they want to scale up the product, they want to get it manufactured in India for the global. So that capability will have. So I'm looking forward for such kind of opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Sinha. Mr. Singh, your turn, please.
Yeah, see, what we offer today is the engineering services and the manufacturing both. Now, we being the ODMs here, so we carry a big team of 5,000 plus R&D engineers for offering all the engineering services, right from the design development of hardware, software. So that is the one from the engineering side. From the manufacturing side, since we have backward integrated all the facilities, whether it is PCBA, injection molding, die casting, sheet and metal fabrication, tool and mold making, everything is there in-house, and including the testing facilities. So yes, we can be that one particular organization where they can come and get the product designed from us and manufactured from us.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. Mr. Pathak, your turn, please.
Yeah, so I am not representing my company here. So it's again my personal view. So again, as I highlighted, like communication network is going to play very crucial role in all the automation. So few features which I had highlighted, we can have use case around that. And in fact, my company has pan-India presence. So in case any enterprise want to set up private 5G network, I can extend the contact number of person who is responsible for this.
Thank you very much. Thank you, all the speakers. And thank for spending your precious time with us. We have a couple of questions that I will send you respectively after the webinar. And with this, I would also like to inform our upcoming event to the Austrian audience. Here present today, we have a trade delegation coming, Automotive Indian, in just less than a week. And then we will also have a future journey of Sukhumsai, India Soft, in the same month. And then we will also continue with the webinar series, Future of India, with the next webinar, Future of Green Tech in India. And of course, we have a Green Tech India delegation coming in Mumbai in September. So with that, I would like to thank you all. And I would also like to thank all the speakers to be present. And we are looking for the great collaboration. And with that, I would like to end this webinar. Thank you very much.